Well, I think part of the learning process is that it's supposed to be challenging, right? So I would say that I am learning a lot of new things because there are a lot of things in high school that I didn't know back then, and I think coming to Nagoya University has broadened up my knowledge of a lot of subjects, especially in physics. There's so many concepts. I mean, I thought I understood during high school, but then when I came here and I was facing a lot of difficulties and things like that, I started to realize that there was so much that there was still to know about physics and a lot of different things that it's such a broad topic that is impossible to fully understand yet.
I'm at a point where it's just a challenge that I kind of take head on. And so if it ends up like I just sit down to start doing work and then I'm doing work and I look up and it's 4 hours later, I'll just be like, wow, that's good for me. Not like, what am I doing? I need to go do something else.
Nothing is better than having the staff from the real industry to come and teach us. Just in a few weeks' time, we already dismantled a real car engine and we have put back the engine. So we already done dismantling the engine.
I began speaking Japanese or trying to speak it to Japanese people because at the very beginning I was too shy and I wasn't very sure about my knowledge and should I say it this or that way. But now as we're having all these courses, Japanese courses, and they're so fun and teachers are doing their best to provide the best knowledge for us, I think that speaking more Japanese to Japanese people and understanding what they're talking about is a great reward.
There are a couple of times where I get lost around the campus and I look very lost, and somebody somehow, either a professor or a student from Nagoya University, would just approach me and ask if I'm okay, and he or she will give me the appropriate directions, although there is a language barrier as my Japanese isn't that good. So he or she would try his best with Japanese and a bit of English to just guide me through the entire process. And yeah, they are very helpful. And although they may seem to be very quiet, but they are very, very friendly. And if you open up and speak to them, and they will reply you with the greatest pleasure as well.
I'd never lived far from home, and so like it's pretty crazy for it to be like my first time living away from home is 5,000 miles away. Like I think so that was a pretty big challenge just because of the different culture and things like that.
I went to all the places and the famous place in Nagoya, like Sakaya district, so there are so many shops, and I spent a lot of time with my friends there, and yes, actually coming here I became kind of shopaholic. I need to spend some money to buy something, but yeah, and I do really like it, yeah.
This year I'm actually 20 years old, and in Japan, being 20 years old means you are an adult now. So there is this ceremony called the Seijin Shiki. So throughout the kimono hunting process, my academic advisor has been very helpful in browsing the internet and searching for the best kimono for me.
I think life in Japan is amazing. And well, before I come here, I imagined that it's different, that was different, not like this. But I think it's much more better than I thought. So there are a lot of opportunities to engage in this campus, and the people who live in Nagoya are, I mean, so helpful. And I mean, even though they don't speak English that well, I mean, I have talked to a lot of them, and they just help you a lot in a lot of ways.
Just getting to interact with all of the other international students has been really awesome. Getting to know people from all over the world, so many different cultures, very different from my own. Is just such every day. It makes every day worth going out and seeing what my classmates have to offer.
I would think the dorm is the best place to relieve my stress. Every day is a hard day, but whenever I go back to the dormitory, I feel so relaxed. There's so many friends. Every one of us is like really good friends. We live the G20, we live together. We basically spend most of the time together, eating together, watching TV. I mean, we share each other country. I mean, we share our own country. Interesting thing, it's like the cultural exchange. I think I gained over here in the first few months will be a treasure for me and will follow me throughout my life.
The dorm itself is top-notch because it's brand new when we first entered, like it's never been used before. And the facilities inside are perfect. We have our own bathrooms, we have our own kitchen. I mean, it's a bit small, but it has everything that we could possibly want. We have a mini fridge, we have a desk, we have like a lot of things that I'm sure a lot of the other dorms aren't lucky enough to have, or at least it wasn't new or anything like that. Oh, and we even have a microwave. So we can really easily cook and clean, and it's a really great dorm, I think.
It makes us feel less homesick, and it makes us feel like we are a team, we're a group, and we feel that we have somebody to confide to whenever we face any sort of problem. So I think that's the greatest thing about the dorm life.
Even like during these special national holidays in Japan, such as during the New Year and things like that, there's a tradition of eating toshikoshi soba, and our dorm tutors, they were lucky, they were really nice enough to provide the soba noodles, and we all celebrated as a big family, even though we're not related. You know, they treated us like family.
I particularly chose the karate club because I have been training karate in Mexico. So I wanted to, well, Japan is the home of karate, so I'm getting to see a whole new vision of it and a whole new style and philosophy behind it. And once I got there, I've just wanted to stay there because the other students, the older senpais, are extremely nice and welcoming, and they teach you carefully. Even if they don't speak English, they will welcome you, and they try to speak English with you or explain things slowly for you. They give you a lot of attention, and it's just very healthy to have. You get to see the real Japanese culture, not classroom, but society-wise, and make new friends, and completely different kind of friends from what you meet within the G30 and overall within your own country. You get to see new people.
Nagoya is very well known for those subjects, and so I just think like this is one of the best places in the world to study these things, and so why not here, why not now?